If Mondays give you anxiety and you always find yourself dreading the week, this is the Sunday reset routine that will actually make you excited and will give you the push to be productive all week long. I used to have the worst Sunday scaries. To me, Sunday used to feel like a countdown to stress. I would just end up doom scrolling in bed because I literally didn't want to think about anything. But now I've made Sunday the best part of my week with these 5 simple but effective habits. This is the ultimate Sunday reset routine that will 10x your success and give you the best start to the week every single time. The first thing I do on Sunday is clean and get rid of clutter. The reason why I do this first is because when you take care of your physical space, it clears any distractions. It would be so much harder to get things done on Sunday if my room was a total mess. Your mental state is also directly impacted by your environment. So if your room is messy or dirty, you will not be in the mood to do anything. And my room is messier than usual because I just got back from a trip, so we are in desperate need for a refresh. So I'll first open up the windows to get fresh air. This is a must whenever you're cleaning. Then I'll start with my laundry. I'll pick up any clothes laying out and wash my bedding. I like to start with this first because it has the biggest visual impact. Doing your laundry is a quick win, so it encourages you to keep the momentum of accomplishing tasks. Also, there is just no better feeling than having clean, fresh sheets for the week. Once my laundry is in the wash, then I'll clean the rest of my room. Anything out or lying around, I will put back where it belongs. I'll wipe down all surfaces and vacuum the floor. I don't know about you, but I shed like a literal dog. There is always so much hair on my floor. I don't know how I'm not bald yet. And after I'm done cleaning my room, I just feel so much better and more at peace. The next thing on my Sunday reset to-do list is prep. Again, you want to ride the momentum that you already created from cleaning your space. And doing all your prep work now is going to set your future self up for success. Basically, anything I can prep on Sunday, I will. This will save you from so much decision fatigue during the week, which is when you're already stressed out and you can't be bothered to do anything. So might as well save yourself the headache and do it on Sunday. One of the things I do every week that has saved me hundreds of hours is meal prepping. I started doing it in college when I was so busy with classes, and it would just make my life 10 times easier. We all think about what we're gonna eat every single day, so rather than wasting time thinking about what to make or having to spend 2 hours every day cooking, you can just make all your food on one day and eat it throughout the week. And no, you do not have to be the best chef in the world. I literally make the same rotation of recipes and it works perfectly for me. And honestly, I do not get sick of eating the same meals. I actually prefer it because, again, it just simplifies my life and I actually think it tastes good every single time. But if you want to meal prep different stuff for every day, go ahead. Do whatever works for you. And if you can't meal prep all 3 meals for every day, then just prep 1 meal like your breakfast or lunch. So that way, at least you've taken care of 1 meal out of 3, which is better than none. After I finish up in the kitchen, I then like to go through my room and reset other things I use throughout the week, like washing my makeup brushes. If you break out a lot or your makeup doesn't apply well, it's probably because your brushes are nasty. I will also refill my supplement organizer. Having this really helps me stay consistent with taking my supplements, rather than having to dig through each bottle every day. I also like to lay out my workout clothes for the next day. Again, it just makes my life easier when I don't have to dig through my dresser at 7 in the morning. And when it's accessible and convenient, I'm more likely to follow through on working out. After I've finished most of my biggest tasks, I then like to take a break and reset my mind. Having a moment of reflection in the middle of my Sunday routine allows me to make it more intentional because I'm not distracted by chores. Before I really got into personal development, it was overwhelming to figure out how to journal, reflect, and learn how to be present at the same time. And during the week, I would have a roller coaster of emotions from things that happened at work, at home, and with my friends. So that is why I really love the app Liven. It is a wellness app designed to make self-reflection easier and simpler. What I love is that it guides you through simple reflection exercises, and even just spending 5 minutes on it helps me gain more clarity and insight into my emotions. So instead of just letting life happen to you and reacting to everything, you're able to log your emotions and thoughts and actually understand why you're feeling the way you do. I also really appreciate that the app is extremely user-friendly yet science-based, and they have tons of activities like gratitude check-ins, mindful journaling prompts, and little breathing resets. I especially love incorporating it into my Sunday reset routine because it helps me close out the week and start the new one without the Sunday scaries. So if you've been wanting to be more present and make your routines more intentional, I highly recommend downloading Liven. I'll leave the link below if you want to try it out, and thank you so much to Liven for sponsoring this portion of the video. Okay, now this is probably the most important part of my Sunday reset routine and one that I think everyone should be doing. You need to plan out your week. Going about your life with no direction or plan is the perfect recipe for failure. Like I said, if you are simply letting life happen to you and reacting to every single thing that comes your way, Monday. You are going to feel overwhelmed very quickly. For me, I don't like to be surprised. I want to know everything I have going on during the week so that I can be prepared. So after I've taken the time to pause and reflect, I have more mental clarity, so then I will start to plan out my week on paper. And this is where my It Girl weekly planner comes in. It's literally my go-to for organizing everything in one place. I designed it specifically for routines like this because I used to feel all over the place trying to juggle work, YouTube, and just life in general. I'll go through all my calendars and emails and write down all my to-dos, events, meetings, appointments, and even habits. I love visualizing my week like this. It helps me stay calm and move with intention. By outlining your entire week, you're able to get a bird's eye view of what your schedule looks like. So anything else that comes your way, you're able to coordinate appropriately. This also helps if you typically forget things. By writing it down and keeping it on your desk, this ensures you're always looking at your schedule and reminding yourself of what you need to do. If you want to start your own Sunday planning routine, I'll link my It Girl weekly planner down below. It's a digital download so you can start using it right away. Once I've finished planning out my week, I then like to reward myself for a job well done. So this is my dedicated time to recharge. I am a huge advocate for intentional self-care. Just like how I set aside time to clean, prep, reflect, and plan, I also make it an effort to carve out time to recharge. If you don't allow yourself to fully relax, you will always be on go mode. And this is a super fast way to burn out. Trust me, you do not want to go into a new week feeling exhausted from the previous week. Again, you want to set yourself up for success and allow yourself to rest. During this time, I won't answer emails, do work, or anything else that will stress me out. There is nothing that urgent that needs to get done on Sunday. Most people are not working, so give yourself and your nervous system a break from your inbox. But what I will do is read a book, listen to music or a podcast, take a walk, or put on a face mask and just relax. Just try to stay off your phone and avoid looking too long at screens. Really challenge yourself to be present and do something nourishing for your body and mind. You should look forward to every Sunday. They shouldn't add to your stress or exhaust you. And once you incorporate even just one of these habits into your routine, I promise you will notice a huge difference in how you show up on Monday. It's not about having the most perfect or aesthetic routine. It's about having an intentional one that makes you feel good and prepared. So if you're ready to stop dreading Mondays and actually look forward to every week, then give this video a like and subscribe to my channel so I know you're committed. And again, my digital planner is linked below, so go check it out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.